Crap. Alright, success. Got a little bit of spice there. Alright, so today we're going to be playing Faster Than Light. And I'm playing this live, so if y'all want to hop on the chat menu, I should be able to see y'all. Just know that what I'm actually playing as opposed to what you see on the screen is, what's the word? Like, I'm actually further, you won't see what I'm actually doing for a little bit on your screen. So if you do comment, you know, go ahead and comment. Just know that I probably won't, I'll probably already be past the spot that you're at by the time you comment. Let's see. Got 55. Could get more crew members. Alright, in just a second I'll describe how this game's played. Yeah, let's go ahead and get a crew member. Alright, so here's how the game's played. Faster Than Light is a space game where you're basically a crew on a ship trying to get to a certain spot to defeat the main rebel armada or whatever. And you have a ship that you have to manage and keep alive throughout this game with your crew. Of course, you could probably lose your starting crew and have a completely different new crew by the time you get to the end, but hopefully that does not happen. Alright, so here's your basic stats so you can understand how the game's played. You have this right here, which is your fuel. Your fuel allows you to warp travel to different spots onto this map right here. You have this spot, so on and so forth. Your goal is to make your way all the way to this exit. Now that's pretty simple, but that's just the first sector. You have to make your way through several different sectors all the way to the main boss. And each spot, the blue ones are areas up into, and yellows are unexplored areas. And of course nearby areas will show what's on them. Like that's a store, I could make my way there if I wanted to, but I'd rather just explore these. And they could have enemies, they can have quests, they can have a lot of things. Anyway, so that's your fuel. Then you have your missiles. Certain weapons on your ship fire missiles. Missiles go straight past shields and hit the ship directly for damage, but they use up missiles. And you only have a limited supply of those. But you have an unlimited supply of every other weapon. Except for droids, of course. This is the number of droids you have. Whenever you activate a droid, it uses up one of these. This is not a droid type ship, so I mean I could get droids, but I'm not going to, not for this playthrough. And currently on the ship we have this right here, which is your shields. You have one shield because of this. You get one shield for every 2 meters. This right here affects your movement. Basically without this you can't travel. Of course, without somebody at the piloting seat, you can't travel there either. So you gotta have both. This also affects your evasion, which right now it's 15%. This right here is your med bay. Let me go ahead and take one out and put it into there. Med bay, if people are in the med bay, they will heal. Now with certain upgrades, you can heal anywhere in the ship as long as the med bay is turned on. But that I would have to have that specific type of upgrade. So if someone needs healing, they have to go to the med bay. This is your oxygen. Without that, people will just suffocate to death. And this is your guns. Right now I have the burst laser powered, so that's why 2 meters are powered. If I were to turn on the Artemis, all 3 would be powered. And of course your guns have a meter and they have to charge before they can fire. These don't require any sort of energy. They're just automatically active, but if they can still be damaged. Your pilot seat, so you can fly places and dodge and all that great stuff, you have to have that seat. This is your cameras, so you can, or sensors, so you can basically see what's going on in an enemy ship, but you have to have somebody there managing it, or it's just worthless. If the sensors are turned off, you can't even see what's inside your own rooms, honestly, unless you're in the room. And of course your doors. If someone's right here, I mean, they can basically make it where enemies cannot open these doors, only our guys. But of course if they were shut down, then you can't control your doors, and if a door is shot open or something like that, you can't close them. So you know they have to, all this stuff in the ships needs to be active in order to get the benefits of them. Of course we have the people on the ship. We have Mr. Steel, which would be me, the Nerd of Steel. Michael, I believe he wanted to be called the Dark Geek. And then the person who I chose to be part of the crew is Aaron, my little brother. And now we have this rock dude right here, so we're going to go ahead and name our crew. Well, actually, I have an idea. Whoever is the first person to comment in the comment section will get to be this guy. Of course, I don't know if this is gonna go live or not before or after I get done recording it. So my plan is I'm gonna play through the game, and if I die, I die. If I win, I win. But I'm just gonna do individual streams of me just playing through this game. And so this one probably not live, but the next one will definitely be live. So if someone were to hop on, they can comment, and whoever comments, I'll name each crew member that person. Alright, so let's go ahead and go on with our journey. goal is that we want to jump as many times as we can within sectors to gain as much scraps as possible, and use those scraps to our advantage to upgrade our ship and buy crew members and stuff. Alright. Normally I'd just push 2 and then click on the spot, but right now I'm just clicking. Let's go ahead. Alright, it looks like they're trying to power up their FTL. They surrender, but I'd rather have the parts, so. Cool. I got more. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and pause the game, and then I'll start streaming again and just